Now, I see a lot of arguments sometimes online about the existence of God. And the more they argue, the more they sound some way. Because every creation is an attestation of a creator. How many of you have been traveling before, and as you are traveling, you see a big farm and they've planted mango, long mango, sometimes acres and acres of corn. Have you seen that before? Now, when you see a plantation like that, you don't just enter and start plucking mango. Why? Because the straight line and the arrangement of the fruits are an attestment that somebody intended to plant it. If you are going in the forest and you see a random tree, if you are going in the forest and you see a random tree, you can climb. But immediately there's a pattern, it means there's a creator. Are you following what I'm saying? Immediately there's a pattern, there's an indication of somebody who intentionally did it. Are you following what I'm saying? So when there's a pattern, it means that there's a creator to that pattern. And if you look at everything around you, there has to be a creator. Every creation is an indication that there's a creator behind it. For example, if you look at a table, you cannot say a table just randomly came. You look at a table indicates that there's a use. So the original intention of the creator is that the table will be used for certain functions. When you look at a chair or you look at a fan is an indication that there's some intelligence behind it. And every creation has its own purpose. So if the person who created the fan has a purpose, if the person who created the chair has a purpose, if the person who created the speaker has a purpose, even the one who created the balloon has a purpose, how much more the one who created you? There has to be a reason why you are here. Think about it. Look at how complicated the human autonomy is. Also come. Also raise your hand. Also close your eyes. Open it. Now, do you know what it takes for an information to leave one man, get to the ears of another, then by some supernatural means he processes that information and responds to it? The number of nerves and brain cells that had to move from me saying, Ozil, raise your hand, for him to hear the information with his ears, assimilate it, process the information, determine an outcome, and then give an information to his hand to obey the information that his brain has told him to do. For a complicated being like this, how can you tell me that a wooden chair has a purpose and a creator, but a complicated being like this has no purpose? When God started the project of creation and he began to fashion man, every single one of them had a purpose. And that purpose is to fulfill a will. And the will is the will of the master. You did not